As we're moving on the process of cleaning up clutter and unneeded information from the drum tracks, one of the next steps we want to take is to remove excessive low frequencies. And low frequencies are again the result of close miking with the drum kit. That means when we zoom in on a cymbal or a drum, we pick up all these artifacts that are not part of the drum sound as we conceive it. They're not part of the essential aspects of the drums. They're more like something that can only be heard if you put your ear right next to it. Let's listen to what a usual hi-hat track sounds like. You can see that it's not only loud, the cymbal itself contains a lot of noise, or kind of like iron noise from the instrument that is not really part of what we're used to hear on records. And one way to remove it is by using a high-pass filter. A high-pass filter is a basic band in an EQ that gets everything above a certain frequency to pass and gets everything below that frequency to be removed. So in Cubase, we can open the equalizers panel here and operate the bottom panel. And on the right side, we can select which type of a band it's going to be. So we can have a low shelf, we can have a high shelf, or a high pass, or a low pass. In this case, we're going to pick high pass 1. And this is going to set the frequency which we're going to cut below. So whatever frequency it is, all the frequencies below that frequency will be removed. So let's play this hi-hat track. Let's start cutting. You can see that the more I cut, it actually sounds better because I'm still keeping the essentials of what we want to hear from that hi-hat, but I'm removing a lot of that noise, which is really not a part of what we think is the instrument. It's just extra frequencies. We can see it with other instruments as well. Another track where it's really useful to use a high-pass filter on is the overheads track. The overheads contains information from the entire drum kit. They pick up the bass drum, they pick up the snare, they pick up everything. However, we don't always need all the low-end information from them because we get that from the close mics. So for example, let's play these overheads tracks that I have here. So on their own, they deliver kind of a full sound, but we don't want the full sound from them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the group overheads, which I routed all the overheads to. And in it, I'm going to do an equalizer, open a new band, select high pass, and start cutting. You can cut starting from 100, even going up to 1.5 kilohertz, which is a huge cut. However, when we blend it in with the rest of the drum tracks, we'll find that we don't really need those frequencies in the overhead tracks. So let's say I'm going to cut over 100. See, those frequencies are there. Let me cut even up to 200 or up to 250. However, let's start blending in the kick drum with those overheads. You'll see that I do get all those low frequencies from the close mic, so there's absolutely no need for me to have them doubled. That's one way to clean up your drum tracks. We'll talk about other ways in the next few tutorials.